Press start to continue.
Up.
What up?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Log one.
Welcome
get
to the
stuff in
one.
the chat.
How
Good to
are
see
you
you.
boys doing?
One. Better than you, James. Like
Wow.
How
I
is that so? Why is that, bro?
because I, believe it or not, just had KFC.
Oh my.
Give it up for
Goodness.
KFC, everyone.
Yep.
Right, Tom Denman will
around.
start. Josh, Esther, Anna, Jade.
Shout them out.
Guys. Good to see you all. Anna Claire, yo. Hey, Simon. Awesome. Fi. Let's go, bro.
Come on, what a lad. Awesome Fi. What
My
a
background, thanks. I
lad.
made up myself.
I don't think you did, Hamish.
No, I didn't. I don't know how to make stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Nando's and Hove is open. I had some yesterday. I had
Nando's is open. KFC is open. All for like delivery and takeaway and stuff, aren't they?
Dude, your hair's getting some shout outs, bro. Good work.
Yeah, I know. Thank you guys. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Tom.
Sheesh.
Thank you.
Shout that out.
And Lewis. Hello.
Hello, everyone on the chat. Let us know how your week's been. Let us know it's been good, if it's been average, if it's been
An
not
interesting
so average.
fact would be nice.
Yeah, everyone give us one interesting
Drop one of
fact.
it. Boys, how are you?
Yeah,
Tell us how you boys.
good. Doing well, mate. Busy, staying busy. How about you?
Good.
He's been doing physics.
I'm doing the physics free.
Hey guys, I'm Hamish, and I do physics.
Yeah, my brain is so gone. Today was hard.
Your brain's
Your brain
always
is
gone,
gone.
bro.
Where's it gone?
I just about meet over there.
Into the countryside.
Lol, it just like grew legs and just ran away.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
Which is the Hove one, not the Marina, but you know, I'll take it.
Josh,
Revenant, that's
you
a little
don't
bit
even get
sass.
seasoning on your chicken.
Really?
1 second.
What's that?
What are you doing? Are you messaging on the chat?
You're gonna surprise me.
Ooh, Anna had a virtual physics taste today. That's awesome.
There's a
Let's
pen
have
on
that
the
one.
dog.
Sounds awesome. That sounds pretty cool.
There you go, Josh. I'm gonna send this to your house. Be
Oh.
careful, it's hot.
Very nice. Josh Rednall said, "This is such a classic Josh Rednall thing. I have only headbutted my new whiteboard 5 times, less than I expected. The big plus."
Why would you do that? I don't understand.
So
Why is
funny.
that such a Josh thing to do?
That's weird. My water bottle like goes invisible.
I want a sunset burger. Don't know what that is, Jess, but it sounds.
It's a thing in Nando's, bro.
Oh, mate, do you not know what a sunset burger is? What
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
on?
I was joking.
Hamish, nobody burger. Actually,
That was so not a joke.
Is it the one with caviar?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
They
it.
serve caviar at Nando's now, if you didn't know. Only takeaway though.
Yeah. I'm
Take
eating
away
golden,
caviar.
juicy, yet satisfying crispy pink apple. Sliced in 4 slices.
Wow, that's interesting. Who
My
else
dad-
on the chat?
Josh says he doesn't mean to headbutt his whiteboard 5 times. It just happens.
I think that's a lie. I reckon he does it because he dislikes the complications. If you agree, give us a thumbs up in the chat. If you agree, Josh Revenant just
Walks
loves to
past the
headbutt stuff.
whiteboard. He's like, "What are you looking at?" Headbutt.
He just like squares up to the whiteboard.
Well, he draws faces on it and then headbutts it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm like, he draws our faces on the whiteboard and headbutts it to get back at us for the game that we played the other week.
I've heard that. I heard he does that.
True
Yeah,
story.
you make a music video.
I have been, yeah.
Oh yeah, what's the progress?
The EP has been slowed down because I've got uni exams, so I've been trying to be
man.
smart and study a little bit, but I'm still making music.
The next exam.
Monday,
What is it?
human physiology.
Human physiology. What's that?
Yep,
For
and I
people
don't even
who
know how
like
to
me don't know.
spell physiology. Imagine.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, how do you spell that word?
PHY?
I love Josh Reynolds so much. Josh Reynolds is my favorite human after Jesus.
What about Hamish? I thought Hamish was.
Without the moustache.
So is it?
Yeah, I reckon you just gotta shave everything off, Hamish. Like literally everything.
It's the only bit of manliness I have. I can't shave it off.
That's true. It is.
Yeah, let's not go down that hole.
Yeah, we're not going that way. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. People in the chat, thank you for joining us. Once again, this is episode 10 of Youth Online. It's crazy we've done 10 of these now. It doesn't feel like it's been 10. That's pretty crazy. So 10 Youth Onlines. Congratulations to everyone. We've made it this far. We can hopefully make it all the way out. But thank you for joining us. You what?
Who's been at all 10? I wanna find out.
Oh yeah, let us know. If you've been at all 10, then give us... What emoji should they give us, Hamish?
10 emoji.
The what?
10 emoji.
The pen? Why the pen?
10, bro. T-E-N.
Is there a 10 emoji?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. Isn't there?
No, there's no... This is how much you don't know about emojis. Okay, just do a hashtag all 10 crew like Josh Revenor did. Hashtag all 10 crew.
All 10 crew.
I might write that. Where's my YouTube?
Oh, there is a 10 emoji. Ben just put it.
Oh,
Yes?
is it?
James? Yeah. Cool, bro.
How,
well,
how has Hamish Garnett out tech to us?
That's like
we
a
don't-
1 in a million.
Hamish doesn't even have heating
What?
in his house. They have to build fires in every room.
We had this conversation earlier. Where's the 10 emoji?
Boys, this is how teched up I am.
There it is. Got it.
You can track someone's location in Snapchat.
Wait, you have Snapchat?
No, I don't.
Then how'd you know?
The day Hamish
The
gets
Damish.
Snapchat is the day I
Jesus comes back.
get to go hunting with Mark Garnett. Anyway,
You had to keep that PG, didn't you? All right, moving on. Well, hey, if you're with us last week, you will know that we dropped a link in the chat to have some of you guys join us live here on the line on Youth Online. We stepped it up a notch, haven't we, boys?
we
Yeah.
have.
Now we have a theme tune. Hot seat.
All right, ready?
Actually,
Synchronizing
I think-
backgrounds in. You ready? Synchronizing backgrounds in 3, 2.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, go.
Oh, you did it before us.
Yeah.
I just wasn't in time at all.
You said wait, and then you were the first person to do it. Oh man. Bene, we are starting our very first hot seat. Theme tune, please.
Seat.
Sponsored by.
Yamaha recorders.
Luckily, they do more than recorders. Anyway, hot seat, where we put you on
The seat. That's
Boom.
hot because
Hey, that was
someone else has
synchronized.
been sitting there before you.
Oh, you just killed it. Anyway,
I killed
we
everything, bro.
we love you. We're gonna drop a link in the chat, and we're gonna accept one person only to join us. And basically, we're gonna ask you as many questions as possible in 1 minute, which you have to answer. Does that make sense to you guys?
True. It's
Yep.
I think that makes sense. I just gotta find that. Oh, I just messed up the screen. Sorry, everyone.
Of course you did.
Sorry, I just love to mess it up. I'm gonna drop the link. I didn't see the chat what you guys put. Sorry. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat on YouTube. If you have Zoom, click on that link and join us. You're gonna be put in the waiting room. Let me actually make sure the waiting room's turned on. Otherwise, this get awkward. And we're gonna add you into the video call.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna bombard you with a load of questions. That sound pretty cool? All right. I need a countdown. Hamish, can you give me your geeky voice countdown from 5? And I'm gonna post the link.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Boom. The link is live.
Wow.
Are you
Send it.
ready for too much? We have sent the link, the one and the only link. If you want to join us for the first ever hot seat session, click
joined.
on that link.
It could be Boris Johnson.
It could be. Oh, I'm messing up the stream again. Sorry.
I don't think Boris Johnson is watching our Ustream.
Says who?
Oh, you never know, bro. No,
It's possible. I'd say
It
it's
is
possible.
This is online.
Oh, okay. We have one person. Are we ready?
Come on.
Let's go.
All right, let me do the technical transition.
Get him, bro.
He's going to be added in.
Here we go, guys.
Oh,
Who is it?
Gonna be.
It is the one, the only Daniel. Can you hear us, Daniel?
Whoa.
There
Yes,
he
I can.
is. Hey, bro, how you
Oh.
doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, I think we lost your connection, but I think you said you're good.
Oh.
Did you say it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a question for you, bro. Where did the name Awesome Thigh come from? And
That's
how
a
did
great. That's a great question.
I was creating a PlayStation Network account, and my dad came up with that username.
Boom.
Round of
There you
applause.
go, Hamish.
Great name.
That is a great question. All right, we're going to bombard you with a load of questions, which we're going to think up on the spot because we're really good like that. And we're going to see how many you can answer in 1 minute. Do you reckon you can do that, bro?
I don't think so, but
Well-
I'll try.
We could try it anyway. We can maybe we'll try throwing some like gaming questions as well. How's that sound?
I guess. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Hamish and Jibs, have you thought of a question?
Yeah. What
I've no idea what question we're going to do.
order does it go in, bro? So we can just.
Let's do you, Hamish, and then Jibs, and then myself, and then we'll just rotate around for a minute. I'll go
Alright.
last because I haven't thought of a question. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Who won the 2019 World Cup for Fortnite?
Okay. I don't play Fortnite.
Is that? Sure, that's not an actual thing.
It is. Sort of news round, but I forgot who the winner was.
All right. Okay.
Let's try.
Yeah. Give us just a random name. We'll move to the next question.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Correct.
Boom. There you go. Correct. Jibs. Question. Go.
Sarah's dad has 4 daughters: April, May, and June. What's the 4th daughter called?
July?
Wrong.
Oh. Okay. I thought
Sarah.
that was right.
Sarah's dad.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's actually pretty clever. I didn't think of that. All right, my question. What is the name of the planet that we live on?
Earth.
Boom. There we go. Next question.
What is the Schrodinger equation in 3 dimensions?
Say that again.
4 plus.
4 plus 4.
Pardon? Oh, 8.
Hey, boom. One more question. Jonathan, go.
Okay. Who closes the bus door when the bus driver gets out? Because the button's inside.
I think the button's on the side of the bus though. Outside.
Boom. There we go. That's correct, isn't it? There we go. Was that 5
Okay.
questions? I don't know.
That was
1,
6.
2, 3,
We've
4,
done 2 each.
No, I didn't do 2, did
No,
I?
it was
I
5,
did
yeah,
one.
it was
5 questions.
5.
There we go, 5 questions. Daniel, thank you so much for joining us, mate. You are a legend.
Good to see
Cannot
you.
wait to hang out in our video hangout after the stream. And we'll catch you in a bit. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Cool, mate. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Peace, bro.
Yeah, bye.
Peace out. What a legend. That was cool. That was fun. Did
Yeah.
you boys enjoy that?
Indeed.
Very much.
I think that was pretty good.
I mean, I thought everyone like under 16 played Fortnite.
Don't know. Word on the street is pretty dead. I don't know.
Is
Is that right? Apparently it's pretty dead. People in the chat, let us know if Fortnite is dead. To be fair, I haven't played it in years. Well, okay, maybe not years, maybe months.
Maybe hours.
Maybe a few minutes. Oh well, I don't know. Whatever. All right, moving on. We're going to transition back to our backgrounds. Boys, synchronization. Are you ready? All right, this has been Hot Seats. Change it back in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, look at that synchronization.
Move, guys.
That is a smooth criminal. All right, boom.
I think it's
James.
time we play a game.
Oh, I think it's time. I think it's more
Who
than time.
remembers what game we played last week? If you remember what game we played last week, put it in the chat.
And a hint, it wasn't the Josh Regnall game, even though that
No.
was the best game we've ever done.
Yeah, that was.
Game time. Nearly.
No, it wasn't game time, Hamish. Try again.
I'm reading on the stream though. Come on, guys.
Oh, I
it's
thought you
bloody
were
just 10
saying
seconds.
your thing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows, bro.
People don't know what it is, what it was. I'm trying to load up the chat.
Oh yeah,
again on
guess
the
the
screen.
song. Exactly. Yeah, Maxie got it. So basically,
Hey,
for those of
boom.
you who don't know, Hamish is very, very multi-talented. He can actually play 43 instruments.
That's right.
So last week we played Guess the Song with the accordion.
With just one.
This week we're doing Guess the Song again, but he's gonna play his recorder.
Hey.
So right now I'm gonna put in the chat. This is gonna be mostly theme songs, and you guys are gonna have to guess what it is. So I'm gonna send them to Hamish. He's gonna play them, and you guys are gonna guess what they are.
Boom. I've not. Which chat are you putting them in? Zoom or WhatsApp? I can't see
Yeah, I'm
them.
gonna put them in.
By the way, I might just add. My dad actually confiscated this because I was so annoying.
He actually did. We were asking him earlier where his recorder was. He had to like ask his dad where he hid it.
Yeah.
There we go. First one. Boom. Done.
Oh, I see the chat. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait.
All right, one more time. Go. Hey.
Yeah. I've got it.
Of course, Josh Revenor got it because he like basically lives there. Okay, maybe not right now.
I heard that was Josh Revenall's ringtone, but anyway, next.
That's what I heard as well. All right, let's go.
The long or the short version? I'm just gonna keep going until you tell me stop.
Yes, Tom's got it.
Yeah.
There we go. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. All right, have you got anything slightly more difficult? Ooh.
Next one's
All
done.
right. Make sure it's short and sweet so it's harder for people to guess. Go. Ooh.
That's hard, bro. It's only one note.
Come on. I think that's pretty easy. See if anyone gets that. No, it's not Asda.
Do it has to have a theme tune?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we can use that one now because people know what it is. Hamish, do you not know what it is? The Asda one.
How does it go?
Dun 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 dun. That's how it goes, isn't it? I think that's how it goes.
What is the
Maisie,
correct?
Maisie put dun double dum 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 dum.
It is correct.
I don't think it is. Wait, give it one more time and then we'll say what it was.
I'll do it a bit slower now.
All right. One more time. So imagine the words blah 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 blah. Is that making it too easy or people got it?
I'll give you the first one.
It's not Barclays, not Apple.
First letter is.
Oh, Tom's got it.
Oh,
Tom's got it. And then Josh Revenor backed him up with the actual link, webuyanycard.com, so extra
Okay,
points.
next. Boom.
Let's
We've
go.
got two more.
from the intro of the chorus.
Don't give it away.
Intro.
Wait up. But it's really hard. I haven't practiced.
Come on, you do it.
Josh got it.
Josh Revenor got it. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of the inside joke again with New Start. So if you didn't know, now you know. New Start. Get Josh Revenor to sing it when you next see him.
I just like to take my own horn here. I played well enough that he understood the song. That's pretty good.
Okay, last one. Are you
All right.
ready?
Give us the last one. Go on, go for it.
Are you sure you're ready?
I think we're ready. Well, people in the chat, tell us if you are ready for the last one. Like, if not, that's fine. But we just want to know if you're ready. Like, maybe you need a sip of water. Maybe you need to clear your ears out so you can hear properly. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Ah, yes. The
I don't understand. They're asking me to play something, but I don't understand what it is.
I can't say that loud because it's gonna give it away. Okay, Maisie's not ready. Maisie, feel free to like refresh your browser. You might be ready. Kidding. Stay with us. Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna open the chat on Zoom. It's gonna mess up the camera. I'm very sorry, everyone.
Oh, okay.
There we go. You little sausage. Oh, I just realised. I think I just showed it on the camera.
No, they won't notice.
It came up on screen. Esther's already posted. Okay, that was a complete fail. All right, do one more. That doesn't count.
Right.
You guys cheated. You're not meant to cheat. Flip's sake.
Last one.
Or as Josh Redden would say, flip me, and then we'll try and like throw him up there and make him do a flip. Okay, yeah, this one's good. I mean, I didn't get it earlier. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay, Josh Revenor has definitely been practicing this game by himself because he just gets it way too fast.
Oh,
Josh Revenor, what else have you been doing during lockdown? Yes, it is EastEnders. Have you guys actually ever watched EastEnders before?
No.
Yeah, I used to watch it when I was younger.
When you were younger? I definitely have ever seen it. It just looks like
Probably a countryside thing.
they used to gather in the town hall and watch it together on a big screen on like an overhead projector, I reckon.
Yeah, like it had like 4 pixels in the whole thing. And the audio came from the actual projector as well.
Oh man. Flip. Nothing, man. I just sit here waiting for Verve Youth Online. Okay, apparently just Trevor just sits around and do nothing. Alright, that was fun. That was fun. Please play the Spider-Man 2 pizza theme. Pizza theme? Huh? Do you boys know what that is? Any thoughts?
I have no idea.
Hamish, you know what that is?
I could make up a song called Pizza Time, but I don't think
Yeah.
it would be.
Sounds good to me. Make up something,
Yep. Hit us, bro. With lyrics, please.
bro. With lyrics. What, while he's playing?
Yep.
Okay. How do I sing and play the recorder? I'll figure it out. Pizza time. Pizza time.
Uh,
Time.
oh, Hamish, could you play with your nose?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh wow. Alright. Maisie said she's more of a Gogglebox gal. Hey, imagine if we did our own Gogglebox. We just like sat and watched TV and just filmed ourselves.
Yeah, that would be pretty boring.
Well, will people find that funny? Let us know in the chat. Would you find it funny if we made our own Gogglebox episode where we literally just sat and watched TV? Oh, Daniel said you need to wash your recorder, Hamish.
yeah, you definitely do.
You dirty boy. Wait, Maisie said.
Highland.
Oh yeah, sponsored by Highlands as well. Sponsored. All right, that was fun, lads. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Hamish, over to you, bro.
Right, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the playing. I'm not very good at it. Hopefully that'll be the last time I play recorder in the chat, because.
I hope so. Yeah, it probably won't be.
Right, guys. I'm just gonna tell you a story.
Story time with Hamish Garnett.
That's what they call it. Yep.
Hopefully there's no theme tune. No, don't.
Fine, I even prepared the theme tune and everything.
Okay, fine, quick.
Anyway, I'm gonna tell you a story, and then we're gonna stop telling the story, and then we're gonna go home.
Oh,
Basically.
boom. If you're already home.
Yeah, you're pretty much all home. Anyway, basically about 3, 4, 5 months ago, somewhere in between that. I met this dude in a park, and I was just walking around. I can't remember what I was doing. I live near this nice. When I'm in my flat in Brighton, when I'm at uni, I live in this nice flat near a. Well, it's actually not a nice flat at all, but it's near a nice park. And I go to the park. Was just chilling around, and I was like, God, use me. I'm a full-time Christian, so I want God to use me everywhere I go. So I'm just making myself available, and I'm just like, yo, use me. And I just started talking to this one dude who was wearing this weird robe and had like loads of dogs. So I went up to him and I was like, yo, what's up? And we just started chatting. He was really nice. His name's John. And I told him I was Christian. He asked what I do. Like I asked him what he did, and then he asked me what I do. I was like, yeah, I do physics degree. And everyone's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I'm basically just like, yeah, it's how I'm a Christian, God's real. And then people are like, what do you mean? And then, yeah, it's just pretty fun. And then I started telling this guy about like my thoughts about God and Jesus and stuff. And he was pretty like, nah, like I don't really care about what you're saying. And then, well, hang on, Jen, you're getting feedback from your. James? I'm getting some feedback from your thing, dude. Sorry again. Anyway, so I turned to this guy, and then he started telling me his thoughts about it all, and he was pretty hostile towards it. And he was like pretty like shouty about it. And then he told me his story, and he was telling me that he grew up not knowing God. His parents weren't Christian, from what I'm aware. And when he joined the army, served there for a few years, and in the army he met these dudes. And he was just a bit like, these guys are different, and he didn't really know why. He kept doing his thing, and he just saw that there was something different in these guys. And then the guy that I met when he was younger went up to these guys in the army, and he was like, what's different about you guys? Why are you all so happy? Why are you so like, why do you just look different to everyone else? And he was just super like taken back by it. They weren't like angry at everyone. They weren't frustrated. They were just peaceful, and he noticed it. And it turns out they were Christians. And then he went up to these guys and was like, asking about the stuff. They told him it was because of Jesus, and then he starts getting told about the gospel, what Jesus did. And then this guy ended up being like, man, this is crazy, and started following Jesus. So now this guy's a Christian. This guy being John, I met in the park. He's now a Christian, I think like 25 years old maybe. And then he started serving time in the army. He was there for a little longer. He refused to like carry any ammunition in his gun. He was like, no, I'm not doing it. Even if he was going to get shot at, he didn't want to shoot back, just because he really felt that was like what Jesus wanted to do. He always carried a Bible around him. The guy was cool. He was a Christian. And then he came back from the army, was just doing his thing, and then he was telling me that he went to this church one time, and there were these 3 dudes at the back. One of them, or I can't remember. They basically started smoking in this old church, and the priest was like, "What are you doing? Get out! I'm going to call the police." And then this guy, John, stood up for them, and he was like, "What do you mean? These guys are in church. They're listening to you. Like, it's not interrupting you. It's not going to burn the building down." And was like defending these dudes because he didn't want the priest to be kicking out these guys just because they were smoking. Anyway, they ended up getting kicked out, and this guy ended up getting kicked out of that church because the priest was so angry about it. So the guy tried to come back to the church the following Sunday or something, and they were like, "No, you can't come here anymore." And then he kept trying to come back, and eventually all of the community at the church stood outside the front door and was like, "You can't come here," and they threw him out of the church. And they called the police, and then the police drove him off like 100 meters down the road and dropped him off. And this guy was just like, what is going on? And he was really, really, really deeply affected by that, because this like so-called Christian is meant to be like teaching people about God, yet he's kicking out this guy for for just being a cool guy and sticking up for some dudes. And then this guy like carries on meeting more and more Christians that are just really toxic towards him in a really bad way. Like kind of hypocritical Christians in which they say one thing but really don't act another way. Like I can imagine if Jamie was outside the front door of church and he just started kicking people out. Him and Vicky just threw people out, and then Ben was there like, yeah, kick him out. Like, that's not cool at all. And this guy was so deeply affected by it that he met more people like this, Christians that would say one thing and they go to church on Sunday, but they just were not walking in the way like Jesus at all. To a point that he started thinking God was like that, and then he got to a point where he actually denounces his faith, and now he's a practicing Buddhist. And I was so deeply affected by that. Like I came home and I was just so upset that this guy was following God, and because of the way people acted, he ended up believing that God was like what these people were like, what these priests were like, and now he's not a Christian at all, and he hates it. He's really, really toxic towards it. And I'm not saying that it's a valid excuse to not follow God because you've been offended, because I think that's pretty dumb. I mean, doesn't make it easy, but to like deny your faith because you met someone that was pretty mean, I don't think that's a great excuse. But what it did teach me is the actual crucial importance of what it means to represent Jesus as a Christian. And what I learned is that whenever you say, I'm a Christian, people look at your life and they conclude what God is like from the way that you are. And you see this all the time. I've seen that a bunch over like the past year, just talking to people. And some people that the people that hate the idea the most, the people that are most anti-God have been usually have just met Christians and they've been hypocritical. They've said one thing, but they hate they shout at their wife when they come home from church. They say one thing, but they like commit adultery and gamble, and they just like, and people are like, why do people do this? And people start thinking God is like that. Rightly or wrongly so, people start being like, from meeting these Christians, this is what God must be like. And I guess what I was really challenged by, and what I challenge everyone watching this to, is what do people see in Jesus when they look at your life? And I don't say this to condemn or to judge or point the finger or anything like that. I just say it because as soon as we say, I'm a Christian, or even as soon as we go to church, people will look at our lives and they're going to be like, man, this is what God's like because you're a Christian, which means you must know what God's like. So I'm going to look at your life to find out what God's like. And I just ask, will people see, when they look at your life, they see that God is forgiving, see that God is kind, or they see God is gentle or he's generous? Or will they see someone that kind of says one thing one day and then acts a completely different way the other time? Will they see someone that kind of goes to church on a Sunday and raise their hand, but then come home and shout at their mom and get really angry at them? And once again, I don't want to condemn, and it's not about that at all. But I guess the way that happens, not just on ourselves, but on everyone around us, as soon as we say, yeah, I follow God, yeah, I'm a Christian. And yeah, I don't want, once again, I want to really iterate that this isn't about condemning at all, but what this happened when I understood this, I'm like, it just led me to a deeper place with Jesus. And it just showed me even more that this is actually a pretty big thing, in that I can't just go half in.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what I want to say is that, like, how in are you? So Jesus says this, and we actually made some hoodies about it. In Matthew 16, 24, 25, 26, it says that if you want to be my disciple, pick up your cross, deny yourself, pick up your cross and follow me. And he's basically, what that kind of means in modern day language is go all in or don't bother. And it might be like, well, that's a bit harsh. But imagine, so James here, he's getting married soon, which is awesome. Imagine if he proposed to Jess and was like, hey Jess, I want you to marry me, but I want to be your husband 4 days a week. The other 3 days, I want to be single. Jess is just going to slap him across the face because that's crazy. It doesn't work like that. Because relationships they're all in or they're not.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work if you're part-time. I just challenge anyone listening to this.
That's good.
How all in do you feel? Because Jesus paid such a ridiculously big price when he hung on the cross and he was whipped. He was nailed to a tree through here and through here when he didn't have to, and he did that for you.
Yeah.
Like the love that God has for you is crazy. That he would do that, and what he offers in return, the peace and the joy, is just like it's what we're here to do. And if you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, that's cool, I'm not a Christian, well, you probably should become one, because I'm telling you, man, and I think about this a lot, and I've seen so many people, and any other way of life will lead to death. And Jesus is the only way, and that leads to life. And when you have to wait till you're 45 to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm say. And if you could just close your eyes, just to kind of just to focus on God. You don't have to. I just invite you to do that, and I'm just gonna pray. Yeah, and I'd like you to respond by just in your heart. I'll tell you when, but just to respond by saying in your heart, okay, amen. I'm just gonna pray. Jesus, we thank you for the price that you paid for us, and how much you love us, and how real you are, and how you're not just some idea or some thing that some people believe in, but you're actually a real person, you're a real God. Here, with everyone watching this, whether they know it or not. And I pray for all those that don't know you, that you show your love to them. You show up in such a real way. And I pray that you show them what it looks like to follow you. And I pray that all those that do know you, show us what it means to go all in, Lord. We want to go all in. We recognize that it doesn't work not going all in. If there's any part of our lives that is not true to the way that you made us to be, I pray that you highlight to that us now. We want to be known as a people that we go to church and we do that, but when we come home, we're gracious and loving towards our family.
Yeah.
We're gentle, we don't get angry. You give us the strength when we're at parties and someone asks us to do drugs for the first time, that we have actually the strength to be like, nah, I live for Jesus. That when people are making fun of some guy, we're like, nah, I live for Jesus. When life gets hard and things happen to our family, we don't walk to the thing that everyone else walks to, but we walk to Jesus. We want to be full-time, full 24/7, all in. And if anyone here is like, okay, I want to go all in, or I haven't before, or you feel like there's a part of your life which you haven't given to God, I just want you to say in your heart now. You can say it out loud if you want. If not, it's in your heart. Just be like, Jesus, I want to go all in. Thank you, Lord. I pray that you show us what this looks like. Show us how to live for you. Show us what it looks like to live for you in isolation at home. We adore you. It's all about you. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Love you guys.
So good.
Yeah.
That's awesome, mate. That's really cool. One quick question I have for you, man. One real quick question for you, mate. What does it look like to live all in quarantine? Obviously, we're not in church together. We're not worshipping together. We're not listening to a message together. That kind of stuff. Like a lot of the time, we are by ourselves. For you, mate, what does it look like living all in for Jesus when you are by yourself? When you are by, on your own?
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know, and I don't claim to be perfect at this, but I guess what it comes down to for me is it's like, if Jesus was in the room, what would I do different? When I'm tired on a Wednesday night before I go to bed, what do I do? What do I not do? What do I watch? What do I not watch? When I kind of wake up on a Friday, what do I do? When no one else is up, like when everyone leaves, mum and dad go or whatever shopping, and I'm at home, what do I do? Living life like Jesus is in the room, I think, is just like the biggest revelation. And so I guess but more practically, what that looks like is just spending time with him, wanting to know him. And everything I do, being like, God, this is for you, whether it's watching a movie or eating popcorn or hanging out with the family, it's like, God, I'm just gonna do this for you. But I think the biggest thing is being like, what would I do different if Jesus was in the room? And then I see he is in the room.
Yeah.
What about you boys? Is there anything? Jibs?
I find like if you spend time in scripture, like you kind of just base the rest of your day off of what you just read. Focused on Jesus, or at least I am. I start my day by reading scripture. Read Romans 8, by the way. It's really, really good. I've been reading it like every day for like the past 5 days.
That's cool, man. Yeah, definitely Bible. Bible helps so much. Like I definitely try and start off the day reading the Bible. Otherwise, sometimes if you don't, then your kind of head is just all over the place and thinking about 101 things. Whereas I tend to find if you try and start the day off right, reading about God and reading with God, then it kind of helps set your focus on what He's calling you to do and where He's calling you to. So that's good. And living community as well, which also kind of leads me into kind of, our next steps out of this message. What you're saying about living all in is actually we weren't made to do life alone. We're not made to just live in this world alone by ourselves, but actually God wants us to live our people. That's the reason why He made Eve for Adam, is that we are made for partnerships, we're made for friendships. So I think part of living all in is actually doing it with the people around us as well, because sometimes it is hard to do that by ourselves. Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning and say, today I'm going to win, I'm going to live all in. Sometimes it's hard to do that, but actually when we have people around us in our lives who are encouraging us, who are in the same kind of stage of life as us, then it makes it easier, I tend to find. And so yes, that's one thing I'd really say out of this. We have a little slide here, is to stay connected. That's a huge thing during the season. Is we are not seeing each other in person. That can have effect on us. It can have effect on the way that we do live all in, like Hamish is saying. So we really encourage you to be part of a group. If you're not already part of a group, message us. We'd love to get you plugged in. But I remember for me, when I started coming to youth, probably one of the best things I ever did was get involved in a group, because it kind of got me around other young people my age who were going through life, going through the same exact issues, the same exact things in my world. So it's so much easier to live all in life. Also, other stuff, check us out on social media, stay connected to what we are doing. Obviously we do Friday night like tonight, and then Sundays we do 4 o'clock on Sundays, which is a lot of fun. And on the church website there's a lot of other resources and things. You can get prayer, you can help out and serve, and volunteer, you can watch church online. So there's some ways to stay connected. And yeah, that was awesome, Hamish, bro. I love that, living all in. I think it's a real good reminder in this season that actually it's not a time just to kind of be chilled and kind of let things slip, but actually let's decide, even in a lazy season like at the moment, let's decide to be all in. So
yeah. Dude, can I say one thing?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
If anyone is like, that sounds boring, going all in, then don't worry, we've all thought that at least once.
Yeah.
I just challenge you to say to God, whenever it's in the next hour, God, at the moment the idea of going all in is boring, and I want to show you that I'm wrong. Like I want you to show me that I'm wrong, because like it's actually really fun. But if you can't see it, that's so fine. Don't just be like, yeah, it works for that. But just be like, okay, God, show me what it means to live all in.
Yeah.
Tell me that. Because if it's boring, then heaven's gonna suck, man.
That's true. Now, you're right. God wants us to live an amazing life, a fun life. He wants to do some wild stuff. So it's an absolute lie when people say living a Christian life is boring. Absolute LIE. So
How
good.
fun we're having, guys.
Boom. So much fun. Talking about fun, we did a little bit of a kind of a challengey, competition-y kind of thing last week. If you were with us last week, you would have known what it was. Basically, it's a little bit of an incentive to stay tuned to what's going on Youth Online on Sundays. Basically what we said is if you tune in on Sunday Gone, and this is a little hint for my behind the scenes helper to message me with a name. Basically we said if you watch us on Sunday at the Sunday Church Online Youth Edition, and then if you join us tonight, we've written down your names and we're just going to choose a random winner, like literally completely random. All you need to do is just show up for the streams 1 and 2, tick tick, and then you're into the competition. And so I think we've chosen a winner. I don't know if my helper is with me now. So I'm going to stall for a few seconds.
We'll have a commercial break.
Oh yeah, quick commercial break. Okay, it looks like we do have a winner.
Yes.
She was in the chat. Okay, spoiler, it's a she. Haha. She was in the chat. I don't know if she still is in the chat, but our winner for this week is the one and the only Jade Hanscombe. Hanscombe. I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Jade, you're an absolute legend. You're awesome. You're always there, present. Youth Online, Church Online. Even when we had church, you were always there, sitting on the front. So we want to bless you with a gift voucher. You can go crazy. You can buy whatever you want.
It's a gift voucher.
Yeah, that's the gift voucher right there. Don't worry, we'll make sure it's anti-bac and all cleaned up so there's no Rona on it. But congratulations, Jade, you're an absolute legend. And boys, do we have a challenge for this week?
Yes, it's called
do.
Challenge.
What did he say?
I don't know, cut out. What did you say?
We do have a challenge for this week.
Record a challenge.
Recording challenge. I don't think that was the plan.
It's the
not.
fridge selfie challenge. It's hashtag just chilling. That's what we're calling it.
Is that what it's called?
Yep. I
That's-
just decided.
Yeah, nice.
So the fridge
You have to
challenge,
take a
hashtag just
selfie of
chilling.
yourself in the fridge.
A selfie of yourself from the fridge. So how does one take a selfie from the fridge?
Like this.
Okay, your phone kind of went disappeared in the background. So what? So you open your fridge. You open your fridge. You get your phone out, and then what? You put it on timer, and then you take a selfie from the
Yep.
fridge. And make sure you get a little bit of like foliage in the shot. Maybe some like random bits of coriander or like random
Points for extra foliage.
potatoes. Say again?
Points for extra foliage.
That's true. Points for extra foliage, extra creativity from your fridge selfie.
Tag it, hashtag just chilling, and then tag Verve Youth.
Yeah. Post it on Instagram stories or on a post. Tag us in it. Make sure you whack in also the hashtag just chilling. But yeah, tag Verve Youth. If you don't have Instagram, firstly, Hamish will pray for you. And secondly, send it to a group leader, send it to one of the leaders, send it to someone who might be connected to us, and we'll try into you. We'll try our best.
Instagram.
Well, then you need to pray for yourself. But anyway,
Wait, check this out.
wow, my nick was blown. Boys, it's been amazing hanging out. As usual, Fridays are so much fun. Oh wait, apparently Jade is back. Is Jade back? Is Jade here? Yes, Jade is back. Jade, well done. You won. We will sort you out of a gift voucher. But yeah, boys, thank you for joining us. People in the chat, thank you for joining us. We love you. We love hanging out. We love seeing your names in the chat, even though we can't see your faces. And boys, what time are we going to see them on a Sunday?
4 p.m.
4 to the P to the M. You know where it is. You know how it is. Sunday, 4 o'clock, YouTube. We'll see you then. Let's bounce, shall we? Amazing.
Peace,
We
guys.
love you guys. Peace out. Have a great week. See you soon.
Good week.
Ciao.